Hello, my name's Phillip. I'm the founder of Link to Success and now the business Successful Social Selling. 8 years ago, somebody invited me to join LinkedIn. I never heard of it before. I was not a social media user and certainly not a technical type of person either. But in the following 8 years now, I've built a business through Link to Success that has seen me grow a network of many hundreds of thousands of people around the globe and won me lots of business with companies such as FedEx, through to the British Red Cross, to many of the universities and business schools around the country and in Europe as well. I've also worked with many owner-driven businesses, small to medium-sized organisations in the UK. And I've done that through successfully socially selling. And I want to introduce you to a new program that I'm launching right now, which is aimed for you if you're a business owner, if you are a business consultant, a coach, anyone that needs to reach out to create new business opportunities. I want to tell you about the Successful Social Selling program. First of all, I want you to think about your number one sales challenge at the moment. Whether you're a business owner, whether you're in sales yourself, finding new customers is the lifeblood really of your business and what you do. And week after week, month after month, your job is to create a pipeline of continuously growing new prospects that you can turn into new customers. The challenge is, of course, where do you find these new customers and how do you keep in touch with them in a really effective way so that you can build know, like and trust with them? Well, that is what successful social selling is all about. Through a program over the course of 6 weeks where you can work on this in your own time, from home, from your office, with interactions directly with me once a week and other support, you're going to be able to learn how to replicate what I've done over the last 7 or 8 years and create a continuous pipeline of new customers. So what are some of the things you're going to learn through the Successful Social Selling program? Well, first of all, how you articulate your value. Really important to understand that one of the biggest challenges faced by most business owners and salespeople today is how they communicate the value that they offer to those they want to do business with. You've only got to look at 9 out of 10 LinkedIn profiles to see that most of them are written like a CV. They're a list of past experiences and very few of them actually articulate the value that you're going to be able to offer to me if I might be interested in your services. So how you create a really strong profile and understanding how people read LinkedIn profiles is absolutely critical. Where do they start? With the professional headline, your photograph, the opening line of your summary. There's a science to this in terms of how people will look at your profile and very quickly make a judgment about whether they want to read any further. So we're going to look at how you create a really strong presence and articulate your value. We've then got to look at the types of audiences that you need to appeal to. Essentially, there are 3 types of audiences that you need to be aware of. There are people known as seekers, the people that are out there online right now looking for the types of services that you have to offer. They don't know it's you, they don't know specifically what the services are they require, but they're on the internet right now today looking for a solution to a problem. Up to 97% of people are searching online right now for business solutions of one kind or another. So how do you attract that audience, the seekers, to your business? We'll talk about how you can do that through really good content marketing and reaching out and growing a really effective network. The next audience you've got are your amplifiers. These are the people that already engage with you to a degree. They connect with you, they reshare your content, they retweet your tweets quite regularly. How often do you go back and engage with them and thank them for doing so and start to nurture a relationship with them? Because they are the people that enjoy sharing your content because they like your content. But make no mistake, they also get a benefit from sharing that content. And that is that they feel good in doing so and their network thinks a lot of them for actually sharing really good content. So there's a secondary gain in effect. The third audience are people that you already have in your business. They're customers of yours. They're people who have subscribed to your newsletters. They're people that have downloaded your videos, entered your competitions, but they're people that you're just not engaging with still. You're still chasing the new customers and leaving those that have already made some level of commitment to join in with your business. We're going to look at those 3 audiences of seekers, amplifiers and joiners and create a strategy to nurture relationships with those over the coming months and years so that you have a really robust network of people that will eventually become customers or repeat customers. Once you've identified who your three main audiences are, how are you going to engage with them? How are you going to find the people that maybe need your services right now that you don't know? By using some of the advanced search techniques on LinkedIn or Twitter, by managing lists of people so you can keep in touch with those that are really important to you, but you don't want to have to wade through all the tweets on your home feed to try and find a tweet from somebody who is of interest to you. How do you manage all these things? How do you message and communicate with those people that you do want to nurture relationships with? What's the right etiquette? What is going to get you an increased chance of getting a response from those people that you engage with as well? You know, as someone who's connected with you on LinkedIn, why should I care? What is it you have to offer? Are you someone that can influence my business in a positive way? So what we're going to look at is, how do you become a key person of influence? What are the types of content that you should be sharing? If you've never written a blog before, how do you create a blog, which I believe is the foundation of any content strategy? How do you do so on a regular basis in a way that's really efficient and effective, that has a great headline, that leads people through a story, but shares your expertise in a way that I read that and say, you know, this person really knows what they're talking about. I want to learn more from them. And over time, as you build more know, like and trust by nurturing really effective relationships with your seekers, with the amplifiers and the joiners in your audiences, you start to attract more business to you. Now, this is not a quick fix. Now, for anyone out there as a social media expert suggesting that, you know, just spend 10 minutes a day on social media and you're going to bring tons of business in very quickly, that's unrealistic. What I'm looking at through the Successful Social Selling Program is a program that over time, over weeks and months, you continue to build and nurture relationships and create such a strong network of people who see you as a key person of influence that you never have to worry about the peaks and troughs of sales or bringing in new business in the future. Now, I believe that everything you do on social media is a means to an end. What you're trying to do, and what we're going to look at through the Successful Social Selling Program, is how do you create over time a proprietary audience list. Now, what do I mean by proprietary? Well, I mean a list that you own. Technically, your connections on LinkedIn or your followers on Twitter belong to Twitter and they belong to LinkedIn. But if you can use social media in such a way that you can get people to engage directly with your business through your website, sign up to your newsletters or subscribe to any other offers that you have, then what you're starting to do is you're starting to build a list that you control and manage. So as we move through the program, we're going to look at how you take those people from social media to your website to subscribe to your business, and then how do you nurture a relationship with them from that point onwards. So we're going to look at email marketing. Not to be underestimated at all. It's a significant part of how you become successful when it comes to social selling. So how will social media dovetail with other aspects of your marketing? We're going to look at all these things. How do you create really strong calls to action so that people want to come to your website? And when they get to your website, they want to sign up to whatever you have to offer. Calls to action, really, really important. And how you manage that environment when people arrive there is absolutely critical. So from day one of your Successful Social Selling Program, we're going to look at the audiences you build, how you position yourself and articulate the value that you have to offer, how you nurture relationships with seekers, amplifiers and joiners, your audience, how you then take them on a journey and nurture that relationship to a point that they then subscribe to your business and you can market to them directly. And then how do you manage those three audiences really effectively so that they want to buy from you and you make it easy for them to do so. So this program is going to run for 6 weeks. You're going to see tutorial videos during the course of each week that you can watch in your own time from your office or at home whenever it suits you. You and I are then going to have once a week an hour-long phone call or a Skype call, whatever suits you, because we're going to agree actions as part of your involvement in this program to really help you translate what you learn into meaningful outcomes in your business. So those calls are designed to coach and help and ask for advice, and I'm going to be there right through the journey to help you. We're going to create a forum, a Facebook group, where those on the course can join the group and share their progress, their challenges, not only with me, but from others on the course. So you've got an opportunity here where you don't have to travel miles. You can invest time during the course of a week that suits you, but you will go on a journey from week 1 to week 6, where by the end of week 6, you will have a robust strategy in place and you'll feel really confident about how to use social media to create more business opportunities and create a continuous pipeline of new customers over the coming years. Okay, so what happens next? How do you get involved in the Successful Social Selling Program? Well, if you're watching this video from an email I've sent you, there's a link in the email that you can go to the website and fill in a form to apply for the course. If you're watching this on YouTube or somewhere else, you will see a link on the page right now. Follow that link and again you'll be taken to the form. Now, the course is open every 6 weeks to a maximum of 8 people. There is an application process where I need some information from the form that you'll send in, and then I'd like to have a brief conversation with you. It's really important that I work with the 7 or 8 people that are really serious about using social selling as a means to create new business and are prepared to make that commitment, albeit it's not a huge commitment each week because a lot of it is in your own time, but are prepared to make that commitment to be successful. So if you've taken anything away from this video that you're thinking, now's the time that I need to understand how to use social media much more effectively to create new business, please follow the link and let's have a conversation, and I look forward to speaking to you very soon.